Hey, how are you? Welcome to Bell Island, the front of Bell Island here. I'm currently down in under from Wabana, and I'm in between Dominion Pier and Scotia Pier. Not sure which one. I'm going to find out though before I leave this island today. The reason I came over, I wanted to come over and get some video of and pictures of the old machine that's over here. I found it probably 5-6 years ago. I'm not sure, I think it's the last remaining steel, I'm gonna call it the old ore bucket or steel bucket machine dredge that they used to use years ago for stockpiling all the iron ore. So anyway, I consider it as being a monument. I consider it as being a tribute to all the hard workers, all the men that worked in the ore mines here for well over 100 years of history. Over 100 people died in these mines, and of course the mines closed a long time ago, long before my time. So anyway, please come along, and I hope you enjoy this video. They ended up having to come down onto the beach because it's all eroded, all washed out, I guess, over the years. And you can't go up the trail anymore like I did before. So I had to come to the beach, as you can see here. Oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful out now. It's warming right up, and the sun is out here. Oh, do I ever love it over here on Bell Island. It's so peaceful. The history, absolutely amazing. As you can probably see here, all this area here, as I mentioned, is all eroded. Oh wow, there's a huge length of chain right here, which I will show you in a second. Check this out. What was it for? Was that for ships to lash onto at one time? I wonder. Because the pier is right here. But who knows? Who knows what it was for? I'd say something to do with the ships. That might have been a chain off of God only knows what vessel. Again, this is why I love coming over here, because again, there's so much history. You got over 100 years. I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but it's definitely over 100 years of mining history here. And this is where it was all dumped. The Dominion Pier and the Scotia Pier. One's that way and one here behind me, which I'm heading towards. But again, as well, the Second World War history. ended up having to clamber or climb up over because the beach was just getting too hard to walk on. And you can see right here where I'm walking now, this was the original trail. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, further back, it's all eroded, including behind me here. Or I should say in front. If you look down below, as you can see right here, another length of chain. As it was pointed out to me years ago from my old buddy Mac Babb. Mac was from here on the island, grew up on the area known as the Green on the back of the island. You can see the colour of the iron ore, and it's very unique to this area. And according to, it was because of the millions and millions and tens of millions of tons of iron ore that was dumped off right here. You can see where the belt, there used to be a long belt that used to work its way right across the island to here and the other pier further down, but also all of what was dumped here from trucks over the years. And according to, and it's the only area that you'll notice it, that this color is so predominant, which is again all the years of the iron ore being dumped here. Main reason, getting back to what I was saying, the main reason that I wanted to come over here is, first of all, this was, second of all, one of the last, probably the last remaining old machines. I'm going to call it the steam bucket or the coal bucket. I'm not sure the exact term, but it was used for loading the iron ore here at Bell Island. Oh, this is fabulous here. Wow. I'm so glad I did this today. There she is. Well, this is why I wanted to come here to Bell Island today. Looks like it's almost like kind of like an excavator, digger as such. Counterweight on the back here. But there's a large boom on it. Caterpillar engine on the back. I'd say it's a straight 12, no, it's a straight 6. Caterpillar 4B2132. The number's still on it. Wow. This is it. I can remember coming over to Bell Island in the 70s. Wasn't very old then. And seeing machinery like this all over the island. Just left from the ore days. But this is it. It's the last one. I sure would love to know what it was. Of course, the house and everything was all gone off it. Well, actually, here's the controls. And I said there was a seat right here. There's all your controls. So there probably wasn't even a house on it. Just probably a seat. Wow. an honor and a privilege to do this today. I wanted to come over here to see, as I mentioned earlier, numerous times here, that I was here a couple of years ago and I've never been to this section. I knew there was two piers, Dominion and Scotia, and vice versa. I'm not sure which one was which I will find out. But when I did walk over on that particular day, I came here and I found this, and as far as I know, this is the last of the equipment that was used by the miners and was used here at the ore mines here on Bell Island. So to me, it's kind of a symbol and kind of a statue or a monument, if you want to call it, to the hard people, the hard-working people, the 100+ years of the iron ore mines here on the island. There was, from my understanding, if I'm right, there was over 100 people died in these mines. And anyway, I wanted to come pay homage to, I'm going to call it, an old ore bucket. It's like an excavator. I guess it had a massive bucket on the front, and it was used for stockpiling, because of course they would send the iron ore down over right here, and I can see still on the bottom of the hill there's a pile of iron ore that I guess that came from inside number 5 or number 4, number 3 mines. I think number 1 and number 5 were the original ones, and they went out kilometers and kilometers in under Conception Bay, and they say there's still millions and millions of metric tons of iron ore out there still, and who knows, maybe I might not see it in my lifetime, but who knows, they might come back for it someday. But anyway, here she is.
Decades and things were the mountains of home. In the dark 1920s, bought cares of their own. The sons of the miners knew when they were grown, they would follow the path to the mines. One lad just listened as his father would play on an old wooden box at the close of the day. The sounds of the pit wheels would fade far away as the music took over his mind. So dance with me, darling, to the old wooden box. With you in my arms, I could turn back the clock. And if you will listen to the Jaggerland waltz that's playing in our dreams tonight. Tunes from his fingers would fly like a bird. His name on everyone's lips could be heard. Of the gift he was born with, he spoke not a word, but the music said more than the man. But for all of the pleasure and joy that he gave, his fame bought no fortune from cradle to grave. He battled through dark days, determined and brave, till at last he was free from the pain. So dance with me, darling, to the old wooden box. With you in my arms, I could turn back the clock. And if you will listen to the Jaggerland waltz that's playing in our dreams